Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. My name's Sarah Beach and I'm the Divisional Youth Specialist for Yorkshire North and Tees.
My name is Mark Kelly and I'm a Divisional Youth Specialist for Yorkshire South with Humber Division. Thank you to those that have joined us on this, what is a rare, glorious, sunny day. We know we're low numbers this week, but we're also aware that many people watch our worship evenings throughout the week as well. So for those that have joined us, we're looking forward to an evening blessed of worship together.
Yeah, whether you are joining us live or whether you're joining us during the week, it's so great to have you with us and very much part of the team here. We're really grateful to James and to Christian for all that they've already done behind the scenes here at Sheffield and for what they're going to do tonight.
We've last week, if you didn't join us, we mentioned on our trivia night that we are going to be bringing our worship evenings and trivia nights to a close on the weekend of the 26th and 27th of June. We've had a brilliant time of leading these over the last year and more, and we'll be reassessing what we do online because we've recognised that this is a valued part of our ministry. So from September, we'll be trying to launch something new specifically online, but we're going to have a little break in July and we'll bring back something new, but we'll very much want to hear your feedback on what that looks like.
So hopefully tonight you will see that there is a very constant theme running through the night. If you don't spot it by the end, then we've done something wrong. And hopefully you guys will spot what the theme is. We won't give it away just yet. And hopefully if you do get what the theme of tonight is, then maybe drop it in the comment section and we'll be able to tell you if that's the case or not.
That first video was the international staff band with the Chicago staff band playing the piece Let There Be Light, which featured the worship song, Here I Am to Worship. And that's a proclamation we want to make right now. And we're going to show you a video that was taken back live in this room back in September last year, which was from our online praise party. When we had a great evening then. It was great for me and Sarah to have the live band in here. And it's something we're looking forward to happening very soon again soon. So this is from the praise party and it is the worship song, Jesus, the Mighty One.
So this is one of my favourite songs, I have to say. It's one of my absolute favourites, and I think that the worship band did it incredible justice back in September. So I'm really looking forward to this one.
So enjoy this. This is Jesus, the Mighty One.
Hello, good evening, everyone. We're imagining you sat in your living rooms. We're imagining you sat in your kitchen, and we just hope that you're worshipping with us wherever you are. You know, the Bible is full of beautiful acts of worship. David danced with all his might before God. Mary sacrificed perfume over Jesus' feet. And we want to encourage you tonight, wherever you are, to give your all in worship, to give God a sacrificial offering tonight. Because we know that God inhabits the praises of his people, and he is a mighty one. Who laid foundations for heaven and earth? Jesus the mighty one. Who gave us voices to echo his word? Jesus the mighty one. Whose name is sung among thousands of stars? Jesus the mighty one. Claiming the majesty
That was Jesus the Mighty One, taken back in September in this room when we had the live praise party. And it was a great evening of worship too. I'll keep going, won't I? Okay. Thank you for joining us this evening. It's great that you're able to join us in worship this evening. As Sarah has already mentioned, we've got a theme that is running throughout the evening. See if you can pick up on what that is. It's just great that we can come together. Me and Sarah haven't taken these for granted, these opportunities where we can come out and spend time, whether it's a worship evening or a trivia night. It's great to connect with each and every one of you, and we thank you for your commitment to it as well.
Yeah, and I've loved the fact that there's been very much some of you guys have gone across both the worship and the trivia nights, but some of you have just kind of gone into one or the other, and that's just really great to know that there is like almost 2 different congregations that are watching, and it's been absolutely fantastic. So I would love to know not only kind of what you think the theme of tonight may be, but what are you planning on doing with your bank holiday tomorrow? And there's always going to be somebody that says that working, so I apologise already for that. But what are you doing with your bank holiday Monday tomorrow?
Whilst you're thinking about that, we can ask Sarah, what are you doing with your bank holiday Monday? Put you on the spot straight away.
Absolutely nothing at the moment. The plan is we might have a bit of a trip out to go look at baby things, but other than that, honestly, nothing. Sitting in the sunshine at some point, I hope.
Yeah, it's meant to be a great week, so we hope the sunshine sticks around for a bit. Whilst you're thinking of what you're going to be doing for your bank holiday, you can share it in the comments feed. We're going to listen to the worship song, My Lighthouse. This is a song that is often requested when we've run youth events, particularly with teenagers. We know they love this song. This is the worship song, My Lighthouse.
In the sun.
Again, another fantastic worship song, and I'm hoping that you have either been singing along with that or maybe doing a little bit of I was going to say a jig.
I wondered what you were going to say.
Very Scottish. We've had some comments in from what you guys are doing on your bank holiday Monday. Nobody has said work yet, which is very exciting. But we've got Paul going to Clumber Park, somewhere I've not been, but somewhere that my DMEs rate highly, I have to say. And then Joanne Huggins just filling up the paddling pool, loving that. Hopefully the water will get a little bit warmer for tomorrow, because I'm imagining right now the water is going to be a little bit cold.
We've also had comments from Emily Jo Brown. I'm going to be preparing kit for taking my young people on Duke of Edinburgh next weekend. What a great weekend that will be. Andrew says taking care of the quarters garden in the morning and in the sun in the afternoon. And then Tim's just commented saying, a rare occasion of not working, I've always had to book some leave, and he'll be spending half time in Sidmouth in Devon.
Oh, that's exciting. That's like genuinely very jealous, Tim.
It's just great when it's nice weather and people can get outside, and it just opens up more opportunities. And we know there's many people probably out enjoying the sun right now, but you might be watching this evening from outside in the sun yourself.
Yeah, the viewer numbers at the moment are fairly low, but it was expected with a very beautiful day and some time with family. And obviously lots of people are able to go see people that they've not seen for quite a while. So that is fantastic. We are going to share with you now some scripture, which is from Matthew 5. So I encourage you to just sit back and take this in.
we thank Region Hall worship team for that video of the worship song, Waymaker. A line from a chorus that says, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. And that is a great reminder for us this evening.
Yeah, I think maybe a few people have picked up on the theme, but we are very much talking about what it means to be light in the world and what it means to follow the light. So, yeah, lots of people have picked up on that.
I think for those who are with us this evening, maybe share what that means to you. What does it mean to be a light in the world? It would be great to have your comments and contributions for us this evening to share.
Yeah, Waymaker was one of the songs that was massively requested when we first put the playlist together, probably at least a year ago. But yeah, lots and lots of young people, older people requesting that song. So obviously it means a lot to a lot of people.
It's crazy, we're saying. A year ago when we put the playlist together, a year ago when we were doing this, but there is a Spotify playlist. And if you're looking for a worship playlist to listen to, it's absolutely fantastic. We'll try and share that link with you later on this evening.
Yeah, definitely worth a listen. It's one that I listen to quite a lot in the car. I listen to it more when I'm on my own because I do realise that I end up like properly belting it out singing, and not a blessing to many
like
people.
Carpool karaoke, you could do a little video.
I think we'd get less viewers.
Something I've not had to do really before on one of our live worship streams, I'm going to introduce my wife. My wife is the YPSM at Castleford Salvation Army, and over lockdown over last year, she's been putting together, along with the kids church team, videos for Ignite Kids Church, which is our kids church ministry. This is a video that was created for last September, just before the kids were going back to school. So it is looking at getting ready for going back to school, but it's very much in keeping with our theme this evening. So this is Ignite Kids Church with my wife, Becky Elliott.
Out. I can't see anything. Kids' church? Are you guys there? Have you ever been in a really dark place? Like this one? Like so dark that if you put your hand in front of your face, you can't even see your fingers? Or have you ever had to do a challenge wearing a blindfold? Like when you play pin the tail on the donkey, and you have to stick the donkey's tail on, even though you can't see anything. It's really hard to do anything, or go anywhere, if it's dark. We need light to help us to see what's in front of us, or to help us find our way. That's better. This little light makes so much difference. And in the Bible, Jesus asks us to be his shining lights in the darkness, to show the world what he is like. This is what it says in Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. Let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Jesus tells us that we should let our light shine on others. That means that our lives should reflect him and show others his love through our actions and through our words. When we do that, when we let our light shine, people will see that we are changed because we know Jesus. We will be shining lights for him. This week, I know that lots of you guys are going back to school for the first time in ages. And my challenge to you is this. Go and be shining lights for Jesus in your school. Just like this guy. superstars. Can you make your actions and your words reflect the light of Jesus this week? Go and be a shining light in your school.
One I
think that's a song that I probably didn't really know at the time of them singing that in, what, 2014, did it just say? So not really knowing it, and then kind of over this past year of lockdown, using that song a couple of times and loving it so much more. But the line, not do they see Jesus in me, but do I reflect who Jesus is? Therefore, do they see Jesus in me? And yeah, that again, beautiful song.
Yes, me and Sarah had the privilege of being on the staff team in 2014, and I can't remember that song at that moment in time, but it's definitely resonated with me. Like you say, over this last year, we've used it in our online ministries, and it's just such a beautiful song. So we thank the vocal group for bringing it to us even now, but it's still having an impact on us, those beautiful lyrics that have been shared. And
something that they'd probably never have thought would be kind of still bringing a message to people. So again, thank you for thanks to Christian and his team for recording that then, for being able to use it now, and the gift of technology as well.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. As you can see, we have been using videos that are very much talking about light and what that means to be a light. Wherever you are and whatever you're doing, that's something we really want you to think about this week, and everything you're doing, whether it's Bank Holiday Monday, whatever fun you've got planned, or whether it's you're back at work. We know the schools are on holiday this week, so whatever you are doing this week, how do you reflect Jesus? How do people see Jesus in you? What do you do to shine in your community?
And I think that's a really difficult one at the moment. There was a song that was in Morley's worship this morning that really, really spoke to me massively. But the question that came to my head came to my mind was about how do I now connect with people? How do I now seek out those opportunities where God puts that moment in your life where you can reflect him, but you can openly speak about him, and where are those moments coming with the fact that I'm not going out to work, like normally kind of working from home the vast majority of the time, but where are those moments coming? And I think looking for them in a very, very different way. And again, it's quite often with the use of technology. So dropping that person that you might have had on your heart, on your mind, a message just to say, hey, how are you doing? And chat to them that way. But yeah, a very different way of probably working than would have normally been the case.
It's something we have challenged you throughout the last 15 months or so to grab your phone and connect with someone maybe you've not heard from a while, maybe it's someone that's on your mind. Reach out to them, and we challenge you to do that again this evening. Reach out to those people, make contact. Church has been very different, but we found that church is not a building. That has been highlighted over in this last year. And as we go back into the church building, that's something that we need to keep in our minds, think about in our actions, and think about what we do. So reach for your phones, message a friend, send them a word of encouragement, and see how they are this evening as well.
And it could be that actually right now you're feeling a little bit lost and not knowing how to show Jesus in your everyday. And I'd really encourage you again to send myself and Mark a message. And we'd love to pray for you. We'd love to chat stuff through with you. That is a privilege of our job, and not one that we take lightly. It's a privilege that we absolutely love. To be able to pray for you guys, which we do anyway, whether you ask for it or not, so tough luck. But also to just have those conversations that may say, how do I do this? Or how can I do it better? How can I reach these people? So again, just, reach out to us.
You may be wondering how you can reach out to us. Well, if you go to the Yorkshire Tees and Humber Youth Facebook page, there's a message button on there. Click on that, and me and Sarah will both get that message at the same time. We can respond to you. That can be, you can send us a long message, you can send us a short message. We've had lots of messages throughout that page. Sometimes it's just saying, right now, I really need you to pray for this. And then we will obviously do that, and we'll respond to you accordingly. So don't feel that if you're getting in touch with us, it has to be a long message. If you just need some prayer right now, please do send us a message and ask for that.
And quite often people aren't explaining why they need prayer, just dropping us a message and saying, right now, I really need you to pray for me. Great. We'd love to. So, get those messages coming in. And, it doesn't need to be a long message. I don't tend to send long messages. I'm very much short and straight to the point. I was going to say blunt, but that sounds slightly harsh.
When we're looking at this evening and talking about light, we couldn't not use the song This Little Light of Mine. And we're going to share a video with you that was shared, I think we saw it first, I think it was on Castleford's online service back last year in May time. And we're going to share that with you this evening. This is This Little Light of Mine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Jesus is the light. I'm gonna let him shine, let him shine, let him shine, let him shine. I will stomp my feet and I will clap my hands and shout, shout. I will run around and I'll jump off the ground and shout, shout. I will stomp my feet and I will clap my hands and shout, shout. I will run around, I'll jump off the ground and shout, shout. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And I will stomp my feet and I will clap my hands and shout, shout. I will run around and I'll jump off the ground and shout, shout. Jesus is the light and I'm gonna let him shine. Jesus is the light, I'm gonna let him shine. Jesus is the light and I'm gonna let him shine. Let it shine, let him shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
So really, I really enjoyed that song. Very jazzy, very upbeat. The only thing that made me really, really chuckle was halfway through, Christian just said in our ear, "Oh, this is like an army bandsman that can't march on the beat, like that light bulb." So if you do want to watch that back at some point, that really, really made me laugh. So, but yeah, love that song.
In closing this evening, I'm going to read the Bible verse that we've shared twice. It was shared in the Ignite Kids Church video, and it was shared earlier on. It is Matthew 5, verses 14 to 16. I'm going to read it from the Message translation. It says this. Here's another way to put it. You're here to be a light, bringing out the God colours in the world. God is not a secret to be kept. We're going public with this, as public as a city on a hill. If I make you light bearers, you don't think I'm going to hide you under a blanket, do you? I'm putting you on a light stand. Now that I've put you there, on a hilltop, on a light stand, shine. Keep open house, be generous with your lives. By opening up to others, you'll prompt people to open up with God, this generous Father in heaven.
I love that God colours part of that. Let God bring out your God colours. But we are really grateful to Christian and James as ever for making tonight happen. To Sheffield Citadel for letting us borrow their hall, as again they do every week, and again very, very grateful. We are going to finish slightly earlier tonight, so there's a couple more videos for you guys to watch. But then that's us done. So I really pray that you have a fantastic bank holiday. Those of you who are on half term, unbelievably jealous, but have an amazing time. And just, I really hope it's a really blessed time.
As you go about your weeks, remember to shine. Shine for God this week. We're going to share a video with you just now, which was created, I think it was around this time last year, which really is about being a child of God. And just remember, whatever you're doing this week, we do it in His strength, with His strength. So please spend time in prayer this week, talking to God. This is I Am a Child of God.
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 I am a child of God. I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God. I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God. I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
I am a child of God.
If you'd like to stand, if you don't know it, just clap along, have a bit of a boogie. I have found myself in you, the purpose for my life. I discover who I am as the Spirit touches mine. Every step I take, every move I make, you are by my side, and I will be strong. My strength is in you. Here we go! I will go where you want me to go. I will do what you want me to do. Yes, I will go where you want me to go. I will be who you want me to be. Anything for you. When you ask me, I will go to show the way before me. In your word I find the truth. You lead me on this journey. Every step I take, every move I make, you are by my side, and I will be strong. My strength is in you. Where you want me to go,
praising you. Will find my strength in you. I'm gonna